everybody, Erica Serwin here from Peak Bugger Designs. I've got another fun Halloween project for you. This is just a fun little goodie bag. You can fill it with any kind of Halloween candy that you want. I am using the sentiment from the Ghoulish Goodies stamp set. I love this stamp set. It's got great sentiments and just good, easy images to use. I'm actually not using any of the images. We're going to die cut some bats, and hopefully you can see that I've embossed it with the cobwebs embossing folder. All right, well, let's get started. You're going to need a piece of basic black cardstock. That is 6 by 11. Now, these measurements are over on my blog. I have a PDF for you to either save or print out under the last photo. So make sure you click on the link here on YouTube. All right, score the long side at 3, 5, 8, and 10. Then turn it and score the short side at 1.5. All right, now grab your bone folder. Oh, actually, let's come back. We're going to do something else. We're going to take this score line. We're going to make a little pleat here in the middle of these two sections. They are 2 inches wide, so just go 1 inch between, which would be 4, and go about that far down, about 3/4 of the way down, okay? In the middle of those 2-inch sections. Now, take a ruler or your bone folder and make a diagonal line from the end of that score line to that corner. And just score it with your scoring tool like that. Okay, easy to just create a pleat so that you can pinch your bag together. There we go. Now, grab your bone folder again, and let's burnish all of those lines. Those pleats that we made, we're gonna burnish those a little bit differently because we can't quite fold them in half. With those, take your fingers and just kind of bend it back and forth so when you're ready to pleat your bag, it will easily bend. And you also want to pinch those diagonal score lines you created as well. Like that, okay? All right, now grab your scissors and cut all the score lines along the bottom and cut this one off, okay? Now I'm going to go back to those 2-inch sections, and I'm going to cut those tabs at an angle, just like that. Okay, now this remaining edge, we're going to also cut those corners off. All right, so there you have it. That's what it looks like. Now we're going to emboss just this middle part, okay, with our cobwebs embossing folder. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in my embossing folder, and I'm going to fold back. How did I do that? Oh no, this one. Okay. All right, we're going to emboss one section, this section right here with our cobwebs embossing folder. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take it and put it in my embossing folder to the edge, and then I'm going to fold this part back. All right, so get your fold right there on the edge, and we're going to run it through. If I can get it in there, come on, like that. Okay, we're going to run it through like that. So let's get our embossing folder, our cut and emboss machine, and let's figure out what plates we need. This is a 3D embossing folder, I believe, so you're going to need your base plate and this gray plate. Okay, so you're going to put that down like that and run it through just like that. So now let's get our paper situated. We're going to put that in there, fold it around. We're also going to fold this back and set that right there. So we just have that one section in the folder. All right, let's run it through. And whoa, let's see how we did. Beautiful. We've got just one section right there embossed. All right, now we're going to put it together. And this bag is very easy to put together. Grab your Stampin' Seal Plus, and put some adhesive there. We're going to fold it all the way over. Like that. And then it'll pop up like that. You can pinch those score lines in the middle. Fold in the bottom. And we will put some adhesive, whoops, right there. Fold that up to the bottom pieces. Stick your hand in there and press them in. And now this front side. Just like that. All right, and there's your bag. Isn't that adorable? Now, to keep it closed, all I'm going to do is use a little clothespin, a mini clothespin. These are from Walmart. I get them in the craft section. And it'll just pinch your bag closed, and the person who receives it can just easily take that off. All right, now let's decorate our bag. We're going to need some bats. And how about some black glitter bats? That's fun. Bring your cut and emboss machine back over. At this time, we don't need the gray plate. We're going to put the second plate back on there, plate number 2, a clear plate, and then our little paper. Now, the bats are coming from these Halloween dies, these right here, and we'll set those right there. And just put your plate on top and run it through. All right, now for our tag, let's get it all put together. We need some black ink. I've chosen to use StazOn. I think StazOn is a good solid black. You could also use Memento. I'm going to stamp it right there in the bottom kind of left quadrant of our circle. And then I'm going to take my glue dots and I'm going to put my bats on my glue dots like this. Okay, now while they're there, I'm just going to kind of make their wings fly up, poke out to make it a little more 3D. Now take your pick tool, and you can easily get them off of your glue dots like that. Whoa, did you see that? It looked like he was flying. All right, and let's see. Ooh, that is spooky. We'll put one more like that. You want them flying in different directions, right? All right, now we're also going to use some iridescent pearls. Iridescent pearls are really neat. They all have kind of a different color. Some are green, some are purple, some are blue. And I'm just going to put them kind of around. There we go. Now I have cut a piece of Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper, and I'm going to cut it. I'm going to punch the end with the tailored tag punch to create a banner at the bottom. Grab my dimensionals, and we will stick that on like that. And I'm also going to use dimensionals to stick it on to my bag. And you know what? I'm going to use this extra edge here. Hopefully you guys use that extra edge. Don't ever throw that away. You can use that for big swaths of dimension. All right, now I'm going to stick it right there on my bag. How cute is he? So cute. And close it. Now, it wouldn't be a bag if we didn't have a bow. If you know me, I love to add bows to my projects. So I'm going to grab the Bumblebee gingham ribbon and let's tie a bow. And I like to tie a bow while my ribbon is still connected to the bolt to keep me from wasting too much ribbon. That way you only cut off what you need. All right, one more glue dot. And we'll stick that right there. And you know, I brought over some candy. Don't you think we need to put some candy in there? So I'll have it ready. How about a Reese's and some Kit Kats, some Hershey things. I mean, I've got all kinds of good candy. We'll just put those in there and pinch it closed. And there you have it. So cute. All right, I hope you like this project. It is an easy one to make. You could easily adapt this to any holiday by changing the embossing folder, the stamps, the paper. This could be a Christmas bag, an Easter bag, a Valentine's bag, whatever you want it to be. All right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.